0.3 seconds in Dota is a long time.
AA is in trouble. AA is dead.
He is, well, looks a bit Colby's going to kick onto GH. GH is going to be frozen, taking hits from the tower. And Pexu, he's not going to fall. GH has got the fairy part to keep himself alive. Chessie trying to chase, but no further mana or spell to commit onto the task. 0.3 seconds to go down. Long time.
That's what we're going to call him. AA is in trouble. AA is dead. A very nice remnant setup.
Colby's going to kick onto GH. GH is going to be frozen, taking hits from the tower. And Pexu, he's not going to fall. GH has got the fairy part to keep himself alive. Chessie trying to chase, but very aggressive. He's going to get hit by the Colby. Not being able to get out of range, but then trying to get it. He's going to try and head back over, focusing on bounce. Colby's going to kick that onto GH. He's going to be frozen, taking hits from the tower. He's not going to fall. GH has got the fairy part to keep himself alive. Chessie trying to chase, but very aggressive. He's going to get hit by the Colby. Not being able to get out of range, but then trying to get it. He's going to get hit. Cherry's going to try and head back over, focusing on bounce.
They're gonna be able to get that hooked farm. He might actually die. That's the strong combo plus the slow. He's dead.
It's a painful lane down here. He was able to get a little CS, but you're right, he's been knocked back to the base 3 times now on this safe lane. That's top lane. Nigma trying to get aggressive onto OG Seeds. So
dead lane.
He's a much harder hero to catch. And in fact, he's just going to look to turn. Comes in with a remnant onto GH. GH will be able to walk, move forward from mind control.
Watch the mid lane.
I'm trying to watch it. I didn't see it. You have to give a summary of what happened to Lacoste.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we had died. Pushka was missing from the lane, ganking the mid. Like Orphan pulled a bit too aggressive, was not expecting the ledge to come. He had no vision and misused his waveform.
Oh, that's a pretty big kill. I mean, as you say, you know, I would have expected more to come out on top, but Miracle's found a lot from this lane.
You picked Ursa to counter this Abaddon in the laning stage. You're not laning with ledge, which means you're gonna be losing that lane. And now Abaddon, like, he died twice. He's gonna hit level 6 pretty soon. Oh, one more Frost Nova.
I mean, we are just getting overly aggressive there. Chessie comes in with a perfect TP rotation and shuts down the both of them. I mean, this lane down bottom is getting messy. There's 4 deaths in a row now on the Ursa. It's gonna end. Yeah, this is not the sort of hero that's you can sort of pick your game back up that easily. He's gonna need his teammates to make a lot of moves. Miracle, he's sort of the power that they have right now. 7.5 minutes in, he's level 7. He's had a very good laning stage up top. Pexu's gonna be able to TP out before mind control can find him behind the tower. See where we are heads now. He's going to TP up top. Decides that this is potentially the safer area, but Zibe is going to be moving up here as well. And as you say, level 6 is going to be hit off the next creep, so the Abaddon will mimic the movements of the Ursa.
Yeah, Abaddon does not give him anymore. Like, he has a point in ulti which he's saving right now. Ursa only one tango to work with, so Abaddon is pretty happy to trade against the Ursa.
We are. We'll try and trade in again, but Zibe is going to turn. Aquatic Shield will proc. For sure, Zibe
needs to be careful. Like 2 hits and he's going to die. That's 9 Fury Swipe charges.
I mean, Zibe's just going to run him down. Leo's got to get out of it. That's it for him in regen. He's down to his last mango. I mean, we'll see how much he can still really play the lane. He's still hanging around here. I mean, he's dead. He's just dead. Miracle is going to come in.
Wait, what's happening? He's going to get silenced. Miracle's going to get silenced.
I mean, he's got the flame gun, but Zibe, he's freeing Miracle low. Zibe will force, and Miracle is at least able to take down Zibe in response. But this game, it's not getting any better for Weehaw. He is struggling big time.
5 deaths, 9 minutes in.
They can get the move on to Chessie. And Miracle cleans up with the double kill. Turns over towards Pexu.
Make it a trip.
Alright, Miracle wants to win this game. He's doing his best right here. 4 kills now. He is the power they've got to get behind. We see on the network, top spot for the mid-ember.
Look at this build. Good. It's been a while since I saw someone maxing out the flame guard. Like, he knows they don't have enough magical damage. One more hit, it's gonna be silence.
Oh, there it is. Miracle, he's still got the flame gun.
Oh, what a short.
Any further magical damage. They'll turn over towards Kuro with the cold feet and the chilly fingers. Pexu bringing him low. Won't quite be able to finish it, but they're diving behind the tower. OGC, they've found Kuro. They're still on top of Miracle. Miracle will fall. GH comes in with a snowball, but it's far too late. They've lost 2 in the mid lane. They're going to lose GH here as well, as the silence will hit double kill for Zibe. This man makes the moves. We and Mind Control have turned up. And see if they can bring down the kills in return. They will get one. But Yamadara, can they get Zibe? Nice remnant comes out from
Shield is ready.
Cover the Zibe to continue to escape from Mind Control. He can chase. Double kick for the Weaver. Nigma will be able to punish OGC for that aggression behind their tier 1.
Yeah, during the draft we talked about how we're gonna see a lot of action. They're really not relying on any cooldown, so they can keep fighting all the time. And so far, they delivered.
We are just starting to stick around. He has got the backup of Miracle, but the Remnant gonna catch We Are. There's still an Astral Step out of the Simulator available. He's gonna be able to burst him down. Jesse gets the kill. But Miracle at the same time will be able to play as the backlines, get on top of Pexu. See if they can find Jesse, they pull him in. Jesse's still got the Resonant Pulse, but it won't save him from the magical burst. Matter zips over, takes out Kuro. At the same time,
what is going on?
So able to find Siegfried. It's the cameraman's nightmare, Lacoste. I don't know how to look. Everybody's feeding.
I don't have a logical explanation, but someone definitely hacked Wee's account. Like 6 deaths, 11 minutes in.
Getting rough. But this, you know, overall, it's 40-30. It is too early for Seed. They do have all their 3 cores ahead. We are, at the moment, struggling to be that much more than a support.
I'm wondering what kind of item Mind Control is gonna go. Since your Ursa is really not having a great time.
I mean, he's saving up the money. He's definitely doing the calculations, Mind Control. Deciding what he needs. Bottom lane, GC will be able to claim 1 tower. Build-wise for them, Zibe going for the Vlads. Chessie is going to go straight for that Agonist build. So not necessarily the Orchid, but sort of a similar line of thinking, as you say. Just getting some sort of control online as soon as you can.
Yeah, that's a much better choice than what I suggested. Somehow I forgot about Aghanim Scepter. It's one of the better ones in the game, I would say. Oh, Miracle tried to snipe it with the Sleight of Fist, bottle it up, but didn't make it.
See up top, Mind Control and GH, they're looking towards Zibe. They're going to bring in We Are as well for this one. They are going to have to fight through the borrowed time though. He's got the ult ready. See if any TP backup comes in. Pexu's on the way. Zibe's able to get the Aphotic Shield on Nigma. The 3 of them, they're diving deep. Pexu is going to turn towards Mind Control. Mind Control's able to time lapse. We are still wanting to find kills. He's going in aggressive. Looking for Pexu behind the tree line. Miracle will come forward with the Remnant. They'll get Pexu, but they're very, very deep for this. This is giving time for OGC to TP in Miracle and We Are. They've got to get out. Miracle's going to be out TP, but he's left We Are alone. As We Are, he's hiding. He has got the ult. I don't know if he gets out of this. I think we are about to witness the bear go down once more as he's trapped in by the 3 of them.
I believe Miracle left him because he stole a kill there. Like, buddy, you're on your own right now. It's the first kill for Ursa in this game.
I mean, that's something, right? You know, a 1-7 KDA is better than a 0-6 if you do the ratio. GH. Oh. Chain process out from the bounce back. Not going to bounce. Yeah, Chessie's able to separate himself far enough. Kuro has 1 charges. He's going to pull back Chessie. Chessie getting very low. Another Astral Step. We Are wants to chase. We Are is going to get it. He's going to be able to get himself the 2nd kill this game. Comeback begins for the bear. That's a big kill to get. Chessie starting to have a lot of freedom on the map. This game is getting chaotic. It's getting crazy. 16 to 16, 13 minutes in. Mind Control takes himself for Courier. Zibe was able to make the delivery before it went down low. Vlad has been picked up on the about. TP over from GH. They're going to try and play on a Zibe again. Zibe immediately pops the borrowed time, starts heading towards GH back in the river. Miracle and We Are, they're going for Madara. They've been so bad together. Cold feet, the silence from the 2 of them. We Are pops the rage and will be able to get back with the high ground. Chessie, he wants to chase them, playing aggressive with the dissimilate, turns back, chains out.
Double chains.
Catches both Pexu and Chessie. Another cold feet onto Miracle. Miracle's got to keep his distance, and he will. Won't be able to chase on any further. Matter shifts back into the edge and will continue to lifesteal back up. They're all in on the mid. Another jump forward from WeHeart. They're looking at Chessie. Chessie out with the astral step. Miracle able to come in with a slight change. GH comes in with a wraparound. Snowball forward. Chessie, he's got to dissimilate. Jumps out. WeHeart chases. Moving in with the Earthshock. They'll get the kill onto Chessie.
Need a Batten. They really need to play around the Batten. That Remnant is gonna get him. The Batten is their protection. He has level 4 Aphotic Shield, also silence against some of these heroes. A Batten deals serious amount of damage at the moment. Phase boots, wind lace, very speedy broom handle on top of that.
A golden blade.
Yeah, just full brawler this game so far. And Nigma have been able to close that lead that OGC were getting off the lanes. We are able to find involvement in a few kills now. Starting to pick his game back up. He's going to go for the flats on the Ursa. Goes on the hunt. See what he can get here. Madara. Still a tricky kill, at least until the Spirit Vessel is done on Miracle. That is what he is going for. He's still about a recipe away from it. TP's come in. See if Chessie wants to try and lead in. He's got the 2 charges, a step ready to close the gap. And he goes over towards Kuro. They'll look for the easy pick off onto the lift. Set up into the cold feed front. Kuro will be left behind. Matter of waveforms forward, ready to chase for more. Turning into the sprint to use the chains against him. Miracle will be able to dodge the Ice Blast. Quick jump out with the Remnant. Miracle should be able to escape. Zibe is trying to stay on top of GH, but he's back under the tower. He won't chase any further. All whilst this goes on, Mind Control continuing to get a lot of space down bottom and saving up the money, 2,300 gold. I mean, what is he considering here? Would you still like to see him sort of go for an axe early himself, or do you think Mind Control can go for a more sort of carry item?
If Ursa is going for Vlads, I believe Mind Control is like deciding maybe I need to buy like an item that's gonna scale in the late game. I can still switch back to Ags at one point.
And in the river. Frost is out there, able to turn on a Zibe. Miracle's ready up. The boy's got the slight change ready to go in 1 second. He jumps into the river. They find GH, but now they're deep. Ice Blast will come and crash across WeHeart's going to tick down. Double kill for Madara. The Morphling starting to clean up here. Up to the high ground he goes. Miracle backs off. Has got the stick charges. Will turn. Mind Control already looking for the backline.
That's a triple.
Straight towards Pexu. But with that nuke and deep, this Morph just continues to get kill after kill. Miracle's trying to bring him down, but they're not going to have enough damage. Madara is fine. Now the X-Well. Madara moves forward. He's looking for Miracle. Miracle will be able to dodge the stun there with the sleight of fist. TP's come in. Madara's got to start cooling it down. Wave forms out with the 3 of them here. Madara's pretty careful. The shards from GH, they're on point. They trap him in. An Aphotic Shield from Zibe will keep Madara safe, and he's got a lot of strength morphed into to work with. The sleight of fist not enough to cut down the Morph. He will survive. And whilst this was happening, Zibe was trying to stay on top of Miracle, but he couldn't do so. Remnant prepared for the TP back as Miracle returns base to heal back up. WeHeart is trying to commit onto Chessie, but Chessie, he's out with it to simulate. A huge Ice Blast comes crashing down onto the 2 of them. We are still on the retreat. He will manage to make it away. The push brought down under the Ice Blast threshold. Madara is fighting all 4 of them in the river. Zibe has got shield back up. Madara will be able to waveform away, but WeHeart does manage to return to the fight, take down Chessie. And now Nigma, they can maybe even try and hunt for more behind this tower. Miracle, he's got the chains up in 5 seconds. Zibe at the front. Borrowed time is prepared. Nigma. This grab, GH starting to toy with Zibe a little bit.
Our region run for Mind Control. He's gonna get sniped.
No, he's fine. He's out of the blast in time, but that was an incredibly close call. Pexu nearly able to find Mind Control as he stepped forward for that room.
That's why I said that they need to bring this to bat, and you can see how much work he's doing, keeping Morphling alive, Morphling just standing his ground, hitting people, and Mind Control. He decided to go for Maelstrom build, which I think it's a better choice here. Like, you can still fall back to Aghanims, your Ursa.
Yeah.
Have Vlads can connect, so they know they're in the Roche pit. AA ulti ready in a couple of seconds.
Yeah, that AA ulti is going to be very scary. Pexu's able to get it off. WeHeart's trying to commit for the Roche, but he's and Madara is able to get the Aegis. Both benefits go on OGC. Madara will leave the Aegis immediately, but he's ready to turn. tech kills. WeHa will fall alongside GH. Miracle is also dead. Mind Control trying his best to retreat with the Shikuchi as OG Seed, they get pretty much everything there from the pit. Sure, the Aegis is instantly taken away, but they're able to deny that incredibly important objective from the Ursulina. Take it themselves.
And this is gonna give him more fling, more gold. He's so close to getting Mantis style. Once he gets that, he can get out of the chains. Spirit Vessel charge, he doesn't need to care about that one. They also have ways of dispelling it with Abaddon. So Abaddon should only like keep playing with the Morphling. Claw, Ring of Aquila being dropped. Ring of Aquila for Morph. Of course, he's gonna take that one.
Oh man. Mind Control. Is he gonna live here? Yeah, he should.
Matt Owen. I believe he's not.
Nah, he's good. He's good. He's got the time lapse there. Able to get him back up to make sure that he doesn't fall too low on the HP down bottom. Another outpost fight continues as GH rolls in with the ball onto Madara, but Madara is able to turn. He's fine. He's a very hard hero to bring down. And that Manta style has now been delivered, as you say, with this, having that dismount. He's even more slippery than before. It turns into the Ember, pops the flame gun, ready to use it against Miracle, goes in with the waveform. They've taken down WeHa. Miracle will be able to dodge the Ice Blast with the Sleight of Fist, but he's still falling so low, using all remnants to break himself away from Pexu and Zephyr. See if Mind Control and Kura and GH can keep him safe enough. Chessie is going to have Astral step up in a second. Slight chains out onto the AA. Pexu will go down. From Zephyr has the setup. Chessie didn't be able to push back Weaver, but try and bring that GH first. At the same time, Madara, he's fighting both Kura and Miracle on the high ground. He actually dies though. Miracle will be able to get him. The Spirit
double damage Weaver.
Let's see what more they can get here as both teams. Looks like they'll calm it down, Miracle. And they try and find a chains grab. They'll get the tower denied on mid. OGC, Mind Control, heading in, ready to use this DT to his advantage.
I want to see next set of items, and then OG takes a fight. Abaddon has 2,000 gold, Void Spirit just 1,000 gold off from Aghanim Scepter. That's a game-changing one. Yep. Like, they don't have any ways of dispelling the silence. So if they fully commit with those 2 charges of 2 seconds silence, they should be able to get a kill, and their heroes are very good at getting in and out.
Straight back on the map, we are. Let's be a little careful up here. Can Zibe in the neighborhood. That Halberd getting closer and closer to completion for he's going to play aggressive onto it. Comes in on the Abaddon. Nice shot. Won't catch him. The X1 is there. It's going to be an excellent Ice Blast onto the 2 of them, which will force them to back off. GH going for the TP out, and he'll make it out before they bring him low enough. WeHa's going for the Roll. It's going to be met with a bit of a surprise as Madara comes in with a wave on WeHa, trying to escape, but Chessie there, but close the gap, jumped in, remnants off the mark, but it doesn't matter. WeHa taken down as he tries to walk back to the base.
I'm so glad Zibe is going for Heaven's Halberd. That's probably my favorite item in this patch, besides Spirit Vessel. Like, you get so much out of it. Great against Ursa, great against the Weaver, even Ember Spirit to one extent. So this arm will be very effective. I mean, they don't have that much like tower damage if you think about it, but if they get a kill, 4 points in Curse of Averse, Madara, he's just pumping some serious damage. And they don't even want a tower, they want to keep fighting. 52 kills, 23 minutes in. Not too bad.
Yeah, this game's pretty wild. I mean, we could smell it from the drift of both of these teams with lineups that are very much geared up to go. As soon as we can, we are using the enrage there to make sure nothing comes up that lead in from Chessie and his remnant. Going to try and turn and see if they can chase them down. Nigma looking for a catch, but OGC, they're prepared on the high ground. Zibe is going to TP out. Looking to respond to this mid lane. Pushed him by Mind Control and Miracle. They'll be able to start pushing. Maybe Nigma can find a grab on the retreat from Chessie. He's been found by the chain. Spirit Vessel down upon him. Still got the Astral Step and a Dissimulate. They'll bind the 2 of them together. The silence comes out. Chain Frost will be avoided by the Dissimulate. Madara coming in, but the defensive snowball's there for GH. Madara dies on the front lines. Nothing that Zibe can do to help health is not. Z-Flame just hoping and hiding in the trees, but they found him as well. Jump in, kill off the Grimstroke. It's a double kill for Miracle. And this fight isn't even over yet. Dibe is going to try and get the Sons of Miracle, but they're kiting him up. The four of them surrounding Zibe. This Vessel Ember doing so much work right now as Nigma take down another.
Oh man, I love watching Warframe players, the greedy one. He has 1000 HP, power treads on Int. You just straight up die. Like you think, yeah, Abaddon is behind me, but there's still a ton of burst damage. If like they use, they have enough to bring you down.
Yeah, we've seen him sort of a couple of times in a row. Matter has been burst on the front lines. He has to be that a little bit more careful, especially if he wants to keep this E-Blade timing on track. And still he is there at the top alongside Mind Control. Mind Control's suddenly becoming the new carry here today for Team Nigma with the amount of farm that he has. Top place net worth and no signs of slowing down. Good levels as well. Level 17 on this week.
He has a full BKB on a career which died.
And once he has that, there's very little really that threatens him physically. I mean, sure, there is still some physical elements to their heroes, but nothing that it's going to be hard for him to play around in terms of using that time lapse. He's going to be able to save himself every time at this rate. See on the Roche now, still a minute until Roche is back up. Nigma are going to do their best to try and claim that, but OGC, as we saw before, they do have some excellent fight around the pit. Top lane, Chessie starting to toy with We Are a little bit, but only Chessie alone. Mid lane's where the focus is from Seed, looking to try and get the catch onto Miracle. Setting up, turns into the Ember Spirit, using the chains to hold him in place and ensure the Ice Blast connects. A sweet play from Madara sets up for OGC to be able to look for more. They're hunting GH. GH keeping himself hidden in the trees. They know that someone is around. Won't be able to find him quite yet. Top lane, We Are Mind Control. We'll be getting closer and closer to pushing in onto the tier 2 once again. We'll see how OGC respond. They're going to stay on the aggressive. They get the catch onto GH. GH trying to remove that bug, but an excellent stroke of fate from C3 finishes him off and allows OGC to continue their push here. So it will be a tier 2 for tier 2 trade. I mean, unless Nigma are able to do anything in terms of defense, but they are without the Ember for 10 seconds. Chessie playing straight into the base. The Riven, it's off the mark though. Won't be able to pull Kuro back into the blast, so Kuro will manage to escape.
But the tier 2 tower is gonna go down. Next, Roche will respawn in 10 seconds. Like, they don't have a great hero that, you know, split pushes. It's pretty much the Beaver, who has a BKB now. But the tower damage is limited. Ember Spirit with the SO, that's gonna help him out. But he needs a defensive item. BKB is a must-have this game.
Radiant's bottom tower
Seeing
is under attack.
VR starting to get his arms online too. The Basher is on its way out. Getting close to that 30-minute mark. OGC making sure they're able to take control of Nigma's outpost, and imagine we'll see one of them try and head back and reclaim their own.
Shotgun will be ready right now, so they have a lot of burst damage. Like, I want to see the combo from Grimstroke. Also, Grimstroke has a defensive item right now. Glimmer Cape. I see AA going for one. On top of that, plus a telescope. It's going to be much easier to execute that fight with telescope.
We're going to see another fight kick off. Miracle gets nuked down immediately by Matter and that newfound E-Blade to start things off. They're now ready to split over towards We Are, forcing him away from the front. He'll jump back in over towards Z-Freak. The fight ship won't save Z-Freak as Z-Freak falls. We Are goes down in turn. It's 2 dead on both sides. Nigma having to back off with that BKB coming to an end on Mind Control. Looks to escape into the trees. GH will hide. Matter is hunting. Going forward with the waveform. The snowfall across. GH cannot live here as he falls. Going forward with the astral step. Chessie's going to be able to catch a fall. Triple kill for Madara, as that E-Blade reveal could not have gone any better for him and the boys, as OGC take a convincing team fight win.
I believe the Miracle is regretting that he did not get any kind of a dispel saving item. Like, he went full offensive with that Deso. They were winning the fights back then, but now they killed him twice before the fight even started. That means that he couldn't get any gold from those fights. And Mind Control will be trying to create some chaos, split push. Roche is up, that's Cheese and Aegis, already a second one. They have enough sustain with the Vlads and Morph Sage Mask. Actually, Morbid Mask. It's a different kind of mask. Every single time I say Sage Mask instead of Sobi Mask, I feel like I'm, you know, not saying it correctly.
Well, what's Sobi Mask? That was from the original Dota.
It's from Dota 1. Yeah, I believe it was called Sobi Mask in Dota 2 for quite some time, and then we changed it.
Yeah, see? We're gonna find him outside the pit. The Soulbind's thrown out, but OG, they're not looking to play into this. They're trying to retreat. They're without the Void Spirit for 45 seconds. Nigma wanting to use this to their advantage. They step into the pit, starting to claim Roshan. There's an Ice Blast. And
Roche goes down so quick.
Able to get over. They've got him. They've got him to be soon if they want to put a stop to this. They're going to get there.
No, not this time.
Found it. This time Nigma going to take the Aegis and Cheese and Roche for themselves. They move it immediately to get on top of Pexu. Marrow's in trouble also. They're losing GH as he's falling low, but he's still alive. Zibe's trying to finish him, but he cannot quite kill him off. Jump forward with the Remnant. They found Madara. And see if they just weren't able to get an attack together in time. Roshan going the way of Nigma. And some easy kills off the back of it as well. Jump over towards Zibe is borrowed time. It's unavailable still for 15 seconds. Nigma taken another.
Yeah, that fight. Void Spirit with no buyback. He invested all of his gold, bought that Ogre Axe. I mean, it's gonna give you 200 HP, it's not really worth it. Instead, it's just much better to save for a buyback. And Mind Control, he's doing whatever he wants in this fight. Because you have a tanky frontliner, you have a save from Tusk, and Weaver's creating a lot of chaos in the backlines. Also, I want to see Weaver buying dust for herself so that she can...
We are in the mid. He's going to be able to protect his Aegis. Gets the Enrage off in time, and they don't have enough control to play around it. Yeah, I mean, you said it, you know, Mind Control 8-1 and 12 this game. An excellent Weaver performance. They set this game up to be a great Weaver game, and Mind Control, he's certainly showing it. That's without a doubt the biggest issue that OGC have on their hands right now. Miracle's close there behind. Still having a very good game, but still, as we've mentioned, needs that BKB before he's able to freely roam around the fights to the same extent that Mind Control's been getting away with.
And it was a perfect target that Nigma could kill in the previous fight. They got Void Spirit, who can silence, AoE silence all of their heroes, catching him without a buyback, and Roche goes down so quickly. Medallion, then you have a tag team, some extra minus armor from Deso and the Swarm.
Yeah, they've got kind of a... I mean, I guess any sort of a surplus armor reduction draft feels like just a perfect Roshan taking opportunity to go with. I mean, and as we've seen, you know, both times, even though they didn't get it the first, it was them heading into the pit to do it, as they have this strength. Getting away with it this time, and as I say, being able to protect the Aegis and Cheese, it's still there as well. Miracle's got that ready for the next bit of action. As he starts to push in top, they are going to move over towards him. See if they can catch him. See what Madara can do. He tries to get him with the chains, but I mean, he would have been very lucky.
It's a tough one.
That was a full creep wave. He's trying to change them in. You have to get, you know, you have to have bought a few of the old treasure chests to make sure that Gaben had blessed you with some good RNG there to find that setup. It didn't happen. Madara's going to have to make sure he puts more levels into his battle pass this year.
Madara so far has been playing great, turning into Ember Spirit, realizes that he does not have a defensive item, and then chaining him. If GH is not close, he can't use Nova to save him. So both of the supports have Glimmer Capes right now on OGC, and he bought a dust, like 2 dusts. That's how you play. Even though you're like a carry offlaner, you still want to be able to kill those guys. Like, they go in this, they get rid of the Swarm.
teams around mid. They did smoke up. They smoke dispelled. I mean, he's going to see Weeha here. Nigma remaining smoked up on the high ground. Who's to be the one to make the move? But the seed still in the smoke. Chessie will reveal. Zibe going to keep the pressure on this top lane. GH, starting to have a bit of a poke behind the tower. Mind control is at the same time bringing the creep wave all the way up to the high ground of OGC. So OGC are going to be, in terms of where they had to put their attention. Chessie tries for a grab on mind control, but it's a pretty tanky Weaver right now. Leading from a Void Spirit isn't going to be enough to give them the confidence to commit onto that Weaver. It definitely feels like we're seeing the lack of control that OGC's heroes can offer really hinder them right now.
If they can drag this game for another like 3 minutes without dying and getting the farm on the map, I still feel like OGC could take this one. They have another set of items coming. BKB on Void Spirits goes from Morphling just to 900 gold off, and Abaddon, like he wants to be like a third core that scales. He's going for a basher, which I really like.
They need it, yeah. They need that lockdown, and that's going to give them that answer. Give them that way of getting in, jumping in onto the Weaver or Ember or the Ursa. That Abyssal Stun will do. It's still a fair bit of gold to go, of course, before that Abyssal is there, so Zibe is going to need a lot of time to find it.
And there's a great synergy between like Grimstroke ulti and this Heaven's Halberd from Abaddon. He's also building one. You can use it on multiple targets.
And as you mentioned, just all 3 cores, especially Weeha's are going to be heavily messed up by this disarm, as we've already started to see it in some of the fights. Now to postpone the damage that Weeha's been able to output. That Halberd moves coming again from Nigma, still playing very confidently with this Aegis. Now they've got a bit of time left. The pull comes in from Kuro, is quite close to the base though. Miracle's going to step in. The Soulbind and Suns comes out from 2 of them. Weeha has now lost the Aegis. It's come to an end. And so is Kuro's life. Kuro does get burst out as OGC able to get the kill. Now Nigma will have to play that a little more careful. They don't have that Aegis anymore. BKB's now being completed. Chessie's got his on the Void Spirit. Matter has got his on the Morphling. Miracle tries to poke, jump forward onto the high ground for Matter. He's trying to go mind control. He's got enough fire. The BKB does come out from Matter to keep him protected. Still the chase is there, forcing Matter to force higher into the strength. Turns towards Chessie, defensive remnant from Miracle as he gets out of there. Mind control still wants to fight there. Chessie is going to check all over the but Miracle, he's able to get the cheese off in time. Simulate from Chessie plays defensively as he backs up. Matter waveforms away. BKB committed by mind control. Matter low on the mana. Another slight fist comes out. He looks it by his side. Another shield will protect him, but he's out of mana. He's out of answers. He's got one more waveform, but they can close the gap with the remnant. Matter is in a whole lot of trouble, trying to protect himself with the E-Blade, but they burst him through it. This Morph is dead and gone for 80 seconds. Nigma will get the kill, and with no more, they can push on for more. Zibe has been nullified. Does manage to get back to the high ground, but there's no buyback. Went full in on that BKB purchase, so not available for over a minute. Matter.
Problem was OGC, Morphling and Abaddon were not playing together. Like Abaddon needs to take care of the BKB. It's still gonna clip him.
Not quite able to get the gains grab the Miracle. Down. Mind control just playing for the rat. The tier 3 pretty much brought down. Yeah, they're going to deny it off the map, so mind control's pressure. Able to level stuff, breaking into the base back towards mid. Miracle using the BKB to commit onto Chessie. Chessie's got his own BKB available to simulate to jump back up to the high ground. Soulbind links to mind control. He's straight in there with the nullifier, takes out Pexu. Mind control now 9, 1 and 14 on that Weaver this game, as he is taking the bottom racks. He's even moving in, trying to find kills. He's moving closer and closer towards the fountain. Change for a Miracle, holds back Zibe. 20 out Matter. The damage certainly being done whilst he's been dead. So the full set of rack stamp on him has been taken by Nigma. They'll sweep over towards the mid.
And they have 2 catapults approaching on the top lane, so if they just keep them busy, like tier 3 might fall from
Let's see if they can find it more. Here's Miracle. It's being moved towards. The pull will separate him. Being 12 stun doesn't hit. Miracle Matter is coming. Outside the base. got the change grab. Mike on top of them. He's got the waveform to get back up to the high ground. GH has been silenced. Sime trying to commit the nullifier. Out onto Chess. Chessy jumps away with the astral step. The ice blast comes in onto Kuro, but we are at GH. They stay on top of Sime. Sime has not got borrowed time. The Abandon is dead and cooking for 7. He has got buyback. GH goes down and matter of committing with the BKB. Waveforms forward. Over towards Kuro. He goes for the E-Blaze Ursa. Doesn't actually have the first Kuro Barra. He's just dead again. This more has fallen once more. 80 seconds, no buyback. Jesse is trying to redeem the situation. Stepping in onto Weehaw. They have got the silencing rage. Will finish soon. But Weeha's just turning. He's getting the swipe stacks up on Tibe. Chain controls there onto Jesse. His BKB unavailable for a minute. Jesse's gone as well. He'll buy back, jump forward onto Tibe. Jesse can do anything here. They're down 2 members of the boat on OGC. Nigma can resume pushing in on the mid, taking this mid set of racks. And they've had to fight too many times without their carry, without this Morphling. He's just died at the start of each of these fights. Enigma, they've got the space to take the objective. This Rex is going down as well.
Yeah, Morphling just died. It's way too quickly. They are controlling him, and mind control. Man, his positioning in this game, he understands, like, I'm just gonna cut into backlines, focus these 2 supports. Now 2 set of racks is on tier 3 tower on half HP. Next Roche spawn, so that's Cheese, Aegis, and Aghanim Scepter. So you give that to Weaver, or they just might try to close out this game right now.
Immediately have to use the borrowed time to get back. Weeha's ready to commit deep with the BKB. Hop in it, looking for a target, but OGC back up. Weeha's going to go for the TP out. We'll make it before the BKB comes to an end. Jesse trying to chase, see if he can grab any stragglers. But there's actually the turn. He's stepped pretty far forward. The chains will get him, but Nigma aren't going to fight anymore. They're going to back off. They're going to reset.
Look at the mana pool on V. 299. This is my mana pool when I play against the Silencer. Plus Shaco coming through.
All right. I mean, who needs brains when you got the brawn? Tank 4, you know, 4200 HP.
All right, let's do the math for a combo. 75 for a Pistol Blade, 70 overpower, 85. So he needs like 230 to 250. Yeah.
You know, he's got enough for the combo. That's all you need. I mean, it's a lot of HP. Yeah, good luck killing this man. And he has made sort of the comeback this game. Did start the game, what, sort of 0-6? You know, now, sure, he still died 13 times, but he's got 11 kills and 16 assists. 42 to 36, 40 minutes in, 19k lead for Nigma. They do now sit in quite a comfortable position as OGC. Now going to head out of the base. It's around this Roshan again. They cannot afford to let Nigma get this 3rd one.
Oh my god. I'll just hit level 25. Shikuchi, movement speed. Good luck trying to catch him in a team fight.
Oh my goodness. I saw a bit of that right there. He was zipping all over the place. Aghanim's is done on Miracle. Gonna have those extra remnants and that extra ability to chase. Weeha's in, looking for Matter. Matter gets flashed. He will go to the high ground. Looking for Miracle. They're trying to chase Jim. Looking for Matter. Matter will turn down, punching into GH. The ice blast comes out, but they've already lost Pexu. Z-Freak will get pushed up towards the side. Both Matter and Jesse popping their BKBs. Miracle trying to finish off Z-Freak, but the Gilda Cape will save him. Back towards the east. Jump up for Weeha. He's in with the blade onto Jesse. Jesse is dead for 100 seconds. Remnant in. Nigma just looking for a bit of a cleanup. Matter will turn into the Weaver. Chikuchi himself out of there. Zibe still has the borrowed time. But it's another fight where Nigma are just straight up killing the cause of OGC, and OGC just don't seem ready to fight into the power that Nigma's cause have right now.
They only focus the supports first, understands where the threat comes from, like the Soul Bind, then you have multiple spells in a team fight. And then Brick. Oh.
I know the lead that is pretty significant right now. They can just collapse in onto Matter. He'll E-blade himself. It's not a wave form. He will shift in and try and get back towards the fountain. Nigma, they're chafing. They'll get themselves on top of the Abaddon. They won't die for more, but it looks like this one is done and dusted. GG, well played is called. This game is over as Nigma will manage to take the win here in this one. They will have the ability to return next season in Division 1 as OGC, when they come back next time round, they will